And here you go. We have our ceviche. You can utilize any type of fish that you want. Most of the time, I like white fish, red snapper, grouper, or tilapia will do. You know, so enjoy it. My name is Carlos Melendez. I'm the owner of Coyote Crossing. So I'm going to give you a few tips about presentation, and also I'm going to teach you how to make ceviche. With presentation, one of the things that I like to do is I want to eat first with their eyes. It's very important that whenever we present a dish, actually feels, or the feeling that is presenting in the dish is very appealing to the customer. So what I like to do is I don't like to mix things that are not related to the dish. So in this case, for example, I'm gonna have my lettuce in a very nice piece of glassware. And also in my ceviche, as you can see, I'm gonna have chopped jalapeno peppers. Therefore, what I do is I just take a simple jalapeno pepper and I just cut it in little strips. And whenever you put it on top of the ceviche, it will give it a very nice presentation. Also, one of the things that you can do is you gotta make sure that you wanna set your glassware in a decent plate. And you can always, as well, since we're using lime juice to cook the fish, we can always use just a little nice decoration on the plate. As you can see, it looks very nice, it looks presentable. And this very nice ceviche, it would not look the same, it would not appeal to the customer in the same way if you would just put it on a plate. So this is just a few tips. So we'll take it from there, and now I'm going to show you just a very simple steps to make our ceviche. I have chopped the cilantro, fresh jalapenos, tomatoes. I like to use fresh lime juice, chopped onions, salt, and the secret is a touch of a little bit of olive oil. That will prevent the fish from, believe it or not, from oxidizing. You know, it doesn't get dark really quick, and also it gives it a very nice flavor because it prevents the fish from also getting a very weird or a little bit of a weird smell, and it provides the fish with a longer shelf life, so to speak. So what I'll do is then I'm gonna take my bowl here, and I have been marinated the fish already with the lime juice. So one of the first things that I like to do is I'm going to place my marinated fish in a little bowl. And I like to first introduce the jalapeno peppers, and the reason why is because the peppers are always going to release the spiciness of it. And with the help of the lime juice, and if you put it with the jalapeno peppers, what it's going to do is kind of like, it's going to make the lime juice spicy. So it's going to give the ceviche a very, very nice flavor. So we want to mix it on the bowl, as you can see. And then I like to introduce the next thing that also is going to add some flavor to the lime juice, which in this case it will be the cilantro. The cilantro is going to release some of the aroma into the lime juice. So we're going to put it right there on the bowl. I'm just going to mix it. The ceviche, the fish has been marinated on the lime juice for about maybe a couple of hours, and that will be plenty time for the fish to cook just with a little bit of the lime juice and absorb all the flavor of it. Once we have mixed that, we can introduce our onions. Okay. Then we want to put our tomatoes. And then we want to add just a little bit of salt. Okay, we want to mix it, and we want to add our final touch of olive oil. Nice. And Then you'll see how colorful and beautiful it looks whenever we put it in this presentation. I like the glassware because also you can see through it and you can see the dish that you're presenting. I like to serve this most of the time with chips. We obviously make our own chips, so I don't like to buy those those chips that come in the bag. We like to cut our own tortillas and prepare them and fry them. And also you can use the chips as part of your presentation. Just take some of them, put them right here, and voila. And there is your ceviche. You see, a very simple way, very easy way to make a nice presentation, utilizing the same ingredients that you are putting inside the ceviche. You just dressing them up a little bit for the core. So there is your ceviche. Buen apetito.